Hi Nitin and Sujay.
Hi sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hi Sujay.
Hi, sir.
Hi, this is Sri, Director Birla Open Minds International School. Today we are trying to understand what are the insights of Shloka students. I have with me Mr. Nitin and Mr. Sujay, who have been in the school so much active, and Nitin is our 10th grade pass out, he is our alumni, and Sujay will be promoting to 9th grade. So I just want to understand how the school helped them to move forward and what are their experiences in the school. Hi Nitin,
Hi sir.
how did you do your board exams?
Yeah, I did well, I did my best.
Yeah, I'm so much excited that you have started your intermediate level. You complete your 10th grade. Now, I just want to understand. You both have a unique thing that you have come from US. Basic education you have done in US, right?
Yes,
okay. So I just want to understand. You have completed your primary education in US.
Yes.
So you understood what is US education, and I know that you also studied in Bangalore.
Yeah.
Right, so kind of reorganization. You came here to Tirupati, right? So, how do you compare US education and Indian education?
For me, actually, what I believe, like what I went through is in US, I had project-based education system over there. So more projects, more experimental learning. And then in Bangalore, it was more of a formal Indian type of education. So it was more about discipline and stuff. Then when I came to Tirupati, it was again project-based learning, experimentational learning. It was really helpful. And one thing in Tirupati and in this school that I really appreciate till today is that I always struggled in Hindi when I was in Bangalore. Like I was really bad at Hindi. I didn't know how to write or read. But when I came here, I learned how to read, and because of the teachers giving me more attention and helping me out and doing some of the doubts they solved for me were really good. So because of them, today I'm able to cope up with Hindi. And also I got introduced to programming and robotics here, which is a part now. Because of that, I know what I'm going to become in the future.
Wow, that's great. So, Sujay, what about you? No, how do you see? I mean, what was your thought when you first been told that you're going to go to India, right? Indian education, and what is your experience?
So it was that night when my dad told me that we were moving to India because my grandmother said her health was not good. So I had no choice. I actually felt very sad because I didn't want to leave my friends. I didn't know how schools here were going to be. Like I said, in the past I've seen schools, they were very harsh. Teachers were hitting students. I thought it was going to be very bad. But the first time I visited this campus, I really liked it. It seemed like I was still in the US. It was really nice. And since I had to catch up on some languages like Hindi and Sanskrit, less number of students in the class, so the teachers were able to give me more time and help me catch up, and now I'm doing really good in Hindi.
So I heard that you're really good in robotics in US also. So what's that experience?
So we went to a state competition. We got 4th place, and that was actually my hobby. I used to do a lot of things at home. I did a lot of robotic models, and when I came here, I didn't want to lose it, but I found out that there was a robotics lab here. So I still could continue my hobby without losing anything.
That's great. So you could continue your hobby and of course as a part of curriculum too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Nitin, trying to understand how CBSE is trying to test the knowledge of a student, right? Do you remember or did you pick any instance or a question from the board exam that makes you think like, okay, I could answer this question only because of the informal education, right? The kind of education you got not from the book, from the outside world, maybe from the school, maybe from the experience that you got. Can you share me any question like that?
Well, I had 2 questions to be exact. That my informal education mainly I got from my grandparents because I lived with them in Tirupati, and I always used to check their BP through the Swigmo manometer, so the BP machine. And because of that, I was able to understand diastolic and systolic blood pressure and how it should be 120 by 80. And because of that, there was a question in my exam that I was able to answer.
Wow.
And even sugar levels, I used to check sugar levels from my grandparents as well.
Okay.
And there was a question, I used to go to the doctor with them regularly. So they would recommend a protein-based diet, and there was an MCQ question in my exam where they asked what type of diet is best suited for a diabetic patient. And I knew it was a protein-based
Okay.
diet. It was really helpful.
So I still remember you doing some experiments in the lab using that data machine also, right?
Yes, the Swigmo manometer, we did an experiment in biology
Yeah.
And we tested, I tested all my friends their BP and stuff. It was really amazing.
So you understood what is systolic and diastolic
Yeah.
as a technical terms. I still remember, I have first understood about sphygmomanometer, systolic, diastolic in my engineering final year because biomedical engineering was one of my elective. Now a 10th grade student in his board exam has to take up that knowledge and then has to present it on the paper. Please understand. Okay, coming back to our question. So how do you see yourself in 5 years? Down the line, how do you see yourself in coming 5 years? How do you rate it? What is your plan path?
Well, I was actually, when I first came, I was kind of confused on what I was going to do. But because of the school, now I'm pretty clear on what I was going to do. I'm thinking about going to Stanford, my dream university. It's in US, San Francisco. And I had like many workshops about HTML, CSS, programming, and I have an entrepreneurial spirit, and which I found out was my hidden skill when I was at the school. So it was really helpful, and I believe in 5 years down the line, I'm going to become a data scientist. That's my goal. Yeah. So
wonderful. And Sujay, I'm going to mix two things here. One is, how did Birla curriculum really help you to scale up to the level, right? Because your curriculum was entirely different in US, here it is entirely different, right? And how do you see yourself in coming years, and how do you think that the school is helping you to get there? What was your experience in that?
So based on the other curriculums I've seen in US here, Birla is actually very unique because not only teaching the topic, it helps me to utilize that topic in real life. So it's giving me real life so I can use that wherever I go instead of just learning for the sake of exams. So in 5 years, actually when I went to the robotics competition state level, I visited a college called Georgia Tech. I really liked it. The environment there was very nice, positive. And since I had a hobby of robotics, I wanted to go there as my target. And I wanted to create a company which will help use robotics and use all the innovators to help solve social problems.
Wow, wonderful. And I heard that you were part of a startup, right?
Yeah.
So you were part of a startup and you started working on your LinkedIn profile. Yeah. You started. How many connections you have?
I have 500 plus now.
What was the number of connections when you started?
Zero. I worked my way up in that LinkedIn.
How many days you took for it?
Around, I think 1 week. And
So 1 week you have 500 connections.
Yeah.
So world knows who is Nitin now, right? And you are also part of startup, right?
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. And looking at your age and your kind of excitement for the startup and all those things, I'm also so much excited. And I just want to hear from you, what's your message for the upcoming students? Who are going to get into school 8th, 9th, 10th level, or who's going to come here, or the kind of education that they're getting. What is your suggestion for upcoming students?
Well, what I would give them is, here's a quick analogy. When you have ice cream, you can either eat it or it melts away.
Yeah.
So I say the school is giving lot of opportunity to students. So I would suggest them not to waste those opportunities. Grab it when it comes.
Yeah, wonderful. What is your message? Your suggestion?
As Nitin said, school is giving lots of opportunities, going to international robotics competitions, many things that school gives. Don't waste these chances, utilize them, they can help you achieve great limits in your future.
Yeah, wonderful. I still remember you traveled to Thailand, right?
Yeah.
For an international robotics competition. So there were around 25 plus countries, 28 countries.
28 countries.
So what was your experience? What do you think? Yeah.
Thailand was a really great experience. I could see the hunger for winning, and competition over there was really amazing. I learned a lot how people are united over there, how they fight, how they compete as well. They have fire. It's really amazing.
What was your experience?
So I saw that people were very competitive there. They took this very seriously, even when they're in difficult situations. No one yelled at each other. They were all talking nice, and they worked as a team, which really excited me because I'm in such a great environment.
So here is the conclusion. As Nitin quoted, opportunities are like ice cream. If you don't take it in the right time, the cream remains but not the ice. You can see the experience from the students who have been introduced to informal education. who can identify themselves. Some of the students see themselves as data scientists. One of them you see here as Nitin wants to be a data scientist for future, and of course you see Sujay, he wants to be an engineer, and he's so much inclined towards robotics. He wants to help the society in building robotics company. So it's a kind of a benchmark, and it's a kind of a suggestion for the students who are going to build their career. First thing is identify your passion and try to find where your passion can be converted into a career, right? We in Shloka Birla School always believe in activity based education. We always believe in formal education and informal education go hand in hand. We need to equip children not only for the sake of subjects, not only for the sake of science, math and social, it's also for the sake of making them understand that they have a lot of potential that they have to unleash, and we have to put them into different opportunities that they can recognize themselves so that they can achieve bigger heights in life. So for further details or further information, you can just contact us so that we can take you through the system. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nitin.